Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. Have you been looking forward to a Shaun of the Dead sequel? I'm not sure if anyone actually was. But bad news, if you're in that camp, doesn't look like there's going to be a sequel to Shaun of the Dead anytime soon, and we're going to find out why in a moment. Before we do, just one rule around here. Be kind. That's all we ask. If you're going to join the comment section, be kind. The world is a mean place, and there's no reason why we need to be mean as well. All right then, yeah. Bad news for Shaun of the Dead fans. I'm a fan. I remember seeing that movie in the theaters. It was quite a surprise and a different direction for zombie movies, but I'd never really imagined a sequel. Mission Impossible alum Simon Pegg has shared a new Shaun of the Dead 2 update that will disappoint fans who are hoping to see a sequel of the popular zombie comedy movie. This comes after more than 2 decades since the movie had its theatrical release, which earned a worldwide gross of over $38 million against a reported budget of $6 million, which is pretty good, I would say. What was Simon Pegg's Shaun of the Dead 2 update? During a recent interview, Pegg confirmed that he and director Edgar Wright are trying to work on their next collaboration together. He revealed that the filmmaker stayed at his house for 3 days where they were trying to settle on a basic premise for something. Well, that's pretty vague. Man, you have nothing? He assured fans who are waiting for their next project together to anticipate something unexpected than their previous films. He clarified that Shaun of the Dead sequel is unlikely to happen at the moment, despite receiving frequent calls about it. It's lovely to be asked, and the following that film has is the best you can hope for as a filmmaker, but Shaun is a story with a beginning, middle, and end, and it's a story that, to add to it, like Alien 3 did to Aliens, might end up detracting from the original, Pegg admitted. So certainly, when Edgar and I make our next film, we're going to really disappoint everybody. The 2004 zombie comedy movie served as the first installment in Pegg, Wright, and Nick Frost's Three Flavors Coronet trilogy. The cast also included Kate Ashley, yada yada. Yeah, I really liked that film. It was a different direction for zombies. It was also like 8 years, 9 years, or whatever before The Walking Dead came to television, and now of course there's The Last of Us, which is kind of zombies. So the entire world of zombie cinema and television has changed completely since the time of Shaun of the Dead. But I thought it was an interesting commentary on the drudgery of modern life, and also sort of a little bit of reflection on the long era of the Romero zombie movies, which in themselves were kind of kooky. And then sort of after Shaun of the Dead, you get into the Walking Dead era, and sort of everything's changed, gets a lot more serious, a lot more developed in a different way. But it was a great, fun comedy. Introduced me, I think, mainly to Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Edgar Wright, of course, is a great director. I don't think it needs a sequel. I don't necessarily believe that bad sequels in any way really harm their originals. I think it doesn't change the original. The originals still exist. If you do a sequel or a remake, it sucks. People are just going to forget about it, and that's the worst that can happen, I would say. But, I'm mildly interested now that he mentioned, but I must say that I never really expected or really thought about a Shaun of the Dead sequel. Some things are, in fact, better left alone, but this may be one of them. But we shall see. Someday they may back a big enough dump truck load of money to their doors, and maybe they will say yes. Or maybe in the process of developing one of these films together, you hear a lot of times where people are filming something and they get talking, and bam, their next movie idea comes out of that. So you never know. A way to do a Shaun of the Dead that respects the original could possibly happen coming out of one of these other projects that they do together. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you again soon.